Hi everyone, this is Rishabh Chatterjee, and in this video we'll be talking about tips to answer how do you handle stress or pressure. Now we have already spoken about examples for this question and now we have got a good idea about how to answer this question, but in this video we'll be taking a look at some of the tips so that it's easier for you that when you are making the answer you are able to make your answer the best way possible. So let's take a look at the tips one by one. Tip number 1. Don't give your answer in one word. So one word answer should not be your answer. What do I mean? So you have seen all the examples. Now you know that you have to give a proper explanation for this question. But still you go to the interview and answer, I handle stress well. I don't handle stress that well. I handle stress okay. So if you just say this one word answer or one line answer, it does not give a good impact. Rather, it creates a bad impact that the candidate is not even able to explain the situation properly and giving only one word answer or one sentence answer. So make sure that the answer that you are giving is a proper explanation in an expanded manner, not just one word. Tip number 2. Focus on positives. Now, in the situation or the answer that you are giving, there might be some negatives, and while giving the answer, suppose you start focusing on the negatives, it will not create a good impact. So make sure that the answer you are giving is in a positive manner, like the impact is positive and the light that you are throwing is in a positive way. So you are able to highlight your talents, qualities that you are giving in the answer. So make sure that your overall answer is in a positive way. Tip number 3. Examples of stress from your previous experience, like if you have done some internship or if you have worked somewhere, if you are able to give real life example of stress from there, it creates a better impact and overall the interviewer is impressed that okay, this person already has a good idea about during the work if there's stress or pressure, how to handle them. Tip number 4. Projects. Now you can also talk about projects, like maybe when you were in college, you did some project and when you were doing that project, you had to come across some stressful or pressure situation. Or maybe if you have worked before and during your work, there was a specific project that you were handling and there was a stressful or pressure situation, then you can talk about that. Now, you might be thinking like project, college, what should I say? Like maybe suppose you were doing a team project and during the night, like tomorrow is the deadline and there was some problem that you had to solve the whole night and you all worked together and you were able to solve it. So you can speak about these examples and bring out like during this project, this was a stressful or pressure situation that I came across. Tip number 5. Pressure excites you. What do I mean by this? So basically, when you come across a stressful or pressure situation, you know that it's a challenging situation. You have to come up with a different way. It won't go smoothly. So you have to think a little bit, come across that challenge, and it is something like it's a challenge that you are ready to take on and you are ready to solve it. So it's something that excites you, and if you are able to give this like kind of impact in your answer, it creates a better impact. Tip number 6. Pressure brings out the best in you. What do I mean by this? Now, in any stressful or pressure situation, you might have seen that you are like tense. There's a challenge that comes up and sometimes you yourself don't know that this is something that you are capable to do. But because of that situation, something new came out and you were able to do that work in a better way or maybe in a best way that if there was no stress or pressure, you might not have been able to come with that solution. Tip number 7. One step ahead. Now, whenever you are doing any work or any project, you always know that there are some problems that can come up. You are always like, you already know that if this problem comes, you have this solution. If this problem comes, you have that solution. So you are always one step ahead. But some of the other times what happens is that even though we are planned, some things that you have not thought about can go wrong. And during that time, you are able to handle stress. But if you are able to show that you always have a plan, you are always able to stay one step ahead, know the problems and have solutions for them, it creates a good impact. Tip number 8. Stress is part of the job. Now, while giving the answer, if you are able to show the interviewer that you already know that in any work, there are times that there is stress or pressure situation and you're already prepared that it's gonna be part of the job, you know how to handle it and you will be able to handle it. And if you're able to give this confidence to the interviewer, then it overall it's good that okay, you know this is the work and there might be a stressful pressure situation and you will be able to handle it well. So that were 8 tips. Now there are few more tips that we'll be discussing in the next video because we don't want to make this video very long. So stay tuned. Video link will be in the description. And if you found this video useful, please do click on the like button so that this video reaches more people. Subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon. Also follow us on Instagram at @EdYoda, EdYoda. That is it for today's video. See you again in the next one. Till then, bye bye.